Hey, hey, hey! So, update. We're getting ready for New Orleans, and it's our big old company convention, a Thrive Palooza. I get a special meet and greet with Lenny Kravitz, and so excited. I've got a pile of gifts from Tiffany and Louis Vuitton for the leaders that will be receiving recognition and awards there in New Orleans. So if that's you, congratulations. And I wanted to visit with you today about 3 powerful ways to leverage Facebook Live to build your business. Now, you've probably figured out that Facebook Live is, how do we say? Basically, it's the way to use Facebook right now, right? So people are very visual. People also like to see into the lives of people they follow, right? I mean, you probably love it when the people that you follow go live and you get to see a little snippet into their lives, hear what's going on, etc. And so I want to share with you, how can you use Facebook Live to build your business? And so if you're just joining me for the first time, welcome to one of my live videos. I am excited to share my journey to building a highly successful business in network marketing. And so if you're just watching, you're just tuning in for the first time, I'll remind you that if you tap your screen, there's 3 little dots at the top right where you can click to turn on live notifications when I go live, right? So cool. Facebook will actually tell you Elise is live, so come join me. So basically, how do we use Facebook Live to build our business? Well, first of all, set the intention that you're going to show up regularly and be consistent with your messaging. Okay? I like to have people define what are your values and what do you stand for. Mine are to uplift and inspire and to support people to live the life that they deserve and to design their life, right? Because basically that's what we did. We went from food stamps to millionaire in less than 10 years in network marketing. And in fact, with our company, we went from 0 to millionaire status within 1 year of starting. And now we've been with le-vel for 4 years. So how did we make this happen? A lot of it comes down to the relationships that I've built with social media over the years. And I figured it's high time for me to teach you my secrets. Would you guys like to hear this? It's something, I don't keep it a secret on purpose, but I haven't intentionally taught how I've leveraged social media. So I was thinking, this might be a great opportunity for me to share with you some of the incredible things that have helped us along the way. And I know will help you build your business too. So first of all, I want you to commit to writing out your mission statement. And if you already know what it is, please type it in the comments. Otherwise, if you're watching this replay, you can click pause on the video and take a moment to write it down, because I am a strong believer that what we write down, we then send the attention on, and then we can bring it into reality. Okay, so first, write down what you stand for. What are your values? I stand for uplifting, inspiring people, and helping them to live the life that they deserve by design, okay? That's my goal. And I do that through representing a product that changes lives and a business opportunity that I believe is the best opportunity out there and has the highest return on the time that you invest, right? So what do you stand for? You got to know what you stand for, because that helps you speak to the people that are watching your videos. And that's how we leverage Facebook Live, is we're speaking directly to the person who values what you value. It's almost like a magnet. You know how a magnet attracts and it goes zip right to each other? Or if you turn your magnet around, it actually repels in the opposite direction, right? So think about the way that you show up online. You want it to be true to who you are and to what you stand for, because you're gonna attract people like that. And I think it's so important to define what you stand for, and maybe even you stick it on a sticky note right next to your camera or your phone so that you are reminded what you stand for, and that's what you will speak to, because you're going to attract the people that are similar to you based on the messaging that you put out. We call that branding in marketing terms, right? It's your brand. It's who you are. It's your values. It's what you represent. And it's the people that will be attracted to you. right? Does that make sense? You guys getting that? If you know what you stand for, please type it in the comments below. And if you're watching that replay again, just pause and just type it in when you're done, because this will be very helpful for helping you move forward in how to use social media for growing your online presence. Now, the other way that I think is highly important for you to grow your business using social media is to be authentic and be you, right? So don't get too wrapped up in trying to copy or be like somebody else that is making videos. Just show up and talk and take a deep breath, because it's not a big deal. We are not judging you on whether or not you stutter or say or you lose your train of thought, because let's be honest, I do it all the time. You all see that happening to me all the time. So now I do also use my sticky notes, like I said, to keep me on track, and I always put some bullet points there too. So I have my bullet points here for what I'm teaching today. And so basically being authentic, that just means being who you are and being comfortable with that. And if you've struggled with that, then you will feel more comfortable the more you do this, okay? And Christy says, I say all the time and forget what I wanted to say. You know what, Christy, that just tells me you probably need to have a little sticky note where you can refer. And it's not full sentences, right? It's bullet points. Because if you have full sentences and you're trying to read it, you'll lose your train of thought. And if you have been saying a lot, try to encourage yourself to just take a breath. Because is a filler word that people will use to allow their mind and their words to catch up with each other. And so I just want you to take a moment to notice. If you say and it's something that you don't want to do, then make the decision that you're going to change it. Allow yourself to take a breath, feel relaxed. You can tell your audience that you're feeling nervous. People actually are more supportive when you are honest and authentic with them. I know when I speak to big groups of people, I often will tell them I'm freaking out or I had wanted to cancel, because I get that social anxiety when I'm speaking. And my audiences love that real and authentic part of me, right? I mean, those of you who've attended any of my live events and you've seen me be honest and real with you, I'm hoping that made you feel more comfortable, because I was honest about how I felt nervous. And, that's just being human. None of us are perfect. And so the other thing I'd like you to notice is the being, for example, again, being vulnerable literally just means, hey, listen, I'm nervous about this. That's okay. Say it. Not a big deal. Share your story. Share your journey. That's what people want to see. That builds the know, like, and trust factor. And then finally, be relatable. Where are you in your journey? In growing a business, in using your products. Where are you in the journey? Share what's going on for you. How do you feel each day? What have you struggled with? How has reading a certain book or taking your 3 simple steps first thing in the morning changed your life? Just talk about it. People want to see the behind the scenes. They want to see if your products really work. They want to see if this business really pays. So show them some behind the scenes. Instagram stories for me have been absolutely incredible lately. So if you're not following me over there on Instagram, start to notice what I'm doing, copying what I'm doing. I'm not shy about telling you how I create my stories. So if you have questions, drop them below. So that's a side note, but that gives people an insight into the behind the scenes for me on Instagram as well as Facebook. I just show up consistently, right? Because I've said it before, consistency is key. You want to be the best, you got to commit to doing what the best commit to doing. That's showing up consistently. That's knowing what they stand for. That's not taking it personally, right? That's being authentic, vulnerable, relatable. That's what builds a following. Now, I want you to take a moment and grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on how well are you doing with showing up consistently and being the person that you say that you stand for. Because it's very important to define what that is, because there will be big challenges that derail you. And the good news is you can get back on track. Always we can get back on track. We're never alone. And we can always make the decision to show up and be the best version of ourselves. And remember, challenges simply refine you or define you. Refine you or define you. You get to choose. That's the beauty of being human. So consider this as we end this live, that you have a message that others are meant to hear. No more hiding. Leverage social media. Use Facebook Live to get in front of your followers. Build your following. Interact with them after your live videos. That also will boost your video in the algorithm. And send people a private message. Engage with them. Start to chat with them. See what they're up to, right? This is how we build the long-term relationships using social media. I also believe that the phone is a very important component of building a relationship, and I used to have phone phobia, but I've gotten over it now, and that's another video. In fact, I did talk a lot yesterday about phone phobia, so if you missed that, you can catch it on my wall. Actually, if you go to my photos, you can see the albums called videos and access all the videos I've made on Facebook, hundreds of them. And don't forget to tap the 3 little dots and click turn on live notifications so that you get notified next time we go live. All right, thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this, I would love to hear your feedback, so go ahead and drop a comment below. And otherwise, we'll be coming at you live from New Orleans this week. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.